Attention, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Soldier Field on the campus of Rogers State University for this afternoon's game between Lubbock Christian University and your Rogers State Hillcats. Referee for today's game is Larry Gullet. He is assisted by Keith Haynes and Rick Lisenby. And now, the starting lineup for the Lubbock Christian Lady Chaps. In goal, number 00, Allison Brinson. Number 3, Jordan Smith. Number 4, Ashley Griffiths. Number 5, Mackenzie Maynard. Number 10, Jordan Ferris. Number 13, Kaylin Settle. Number 15, Megan Maynard. Number 18, Stacey Ann Johnson. Number 19, Priscilla Brandon. Number 20, Rebecca Winger. And number 26, Taylor Mallett. The Lady Chaps are coached by Bobek Abuzar.
Welcome into Hillcat Soccer on rsuhillcats.com/live. Steve Braun, happy to have you with us here at Soldier Field as Lubbock Christian University, the Lady Chaparrals, come into town. 3-3 on the season, 1-0 in Sooner Athletic Conference play. They are coached by Bobek Abuzar. Their starting lineup looks like this. At goalkeeper, it's a freshman out of Lubbock, Texas, number 00, Allison Brinson.
And now,
in the defensive backfield, it will be a junior out of Round Rock, Texas, number 3, Jordan Smith. Number 4, Ashley Griffiths gets the start, as does number 5, Mackenzie Maynard. Also starting at midfield/forward is number 10, Jordan Ferris. Number 13, Kaylin Settle gets the start for the Chaps, the Lady Chaps, as does number 15, Megan Maynard. Number 18, Stacey Ann Johnson. Number 19, Priscilla Brannon. And number 20, Rebecca Winger. And number 26, Taylor Malik gets the start to round out the Lady Chaps starting lineup. Again, they enter the season 3-3, 1-0 in Sooner Athletic Conference play. Rogers State University, their starting lineup, going from the back line at goalkeeper, it's the reigning Sooner Athletic Conference Defensive Player of the Week, Chelsea McMullen, a sophomore out of Plano, Texas. McMullen has 3 goals against her on the season and 40 saves, a save percentage of 93% for the sophomore out of Plano, Texas. On the back line, it's a senior-laden line, at least 3 of the 4, with Abby Rickner, senior out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. She has 1 assist on the season. Shireen Clark gets the start at sweeper out of Kingston, Jamaica. Clark, nicknamed Pearl among her teammates, has 1 goal. Chelsea Myers gets her 8th start of the season, the senior out of Topeka, Kansas. And starting in that defensive spot, number 19, a freshman out of Muskogee, Oklahoma, her 8th start of the season, Gianna Pila. In the midfield, it's Blair Thomas, a freshman out of Grove, Oklahoma, getting her she had 1 assist in the season. Lauren Hager rounds the middle at center mid, a junior out of Belgrade, Montana. Hager has her 8th start, 2 assists on the season. Melissa Subu starts on the right side, a sophomore out of Henderson, Nevada. She has 3 goals, and this will be her 4th start. Up top, it's Jessica Turner, her 8th start of the season, the junior out of Ponca City, joined by Jordan Beasley and Veronica Subu. We take a break for the national anthem right here on rsuhillcats.com.
please be sure to stop by the concession trailer located to the south of the West Grandstand. Also, a friendly reminder, restrooms are located in the northeast corner of Soldier Field. RSU students, please be sure to stop by the roll-up table located near the concession trailer to have your student ID swiped to earn points towards great prizes. The roll-up program is brought to you by the RSU Athletic Department and the campus activities. Fans, stop by the middle door of the press box to pick up your complimentary schedule posters and topic schedule, along with complimentary rosters for tonight's contest. Also, fans, the 2011 Soccer Media Guide is also available for purchase for only $5. Hillcat Athletics would like to thank some of our proud sponsors: Community Home Health, Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic Center, RCU Bank, All-Star Trophy, and Charlie's Chicken.
Hillcat Soccer. Steve Braun, happy to have you with us here on rsuhillcats.com/live. The Game Central portal as Lubbock Christian University, the Lady Chaps, take on your Rogers State Hillcats. It's a 1 o'clock start time here at Soldier Field. Not a cloud in the sky, beautiful day in Claremore for some soccer, and it'll be a doubleheader with the men's game starting at around 3 p.m. this afternoon in Claremore. Lady Chaps will kick the ball off to get things started. Taken away by Hager and passed over to Melissa Subu. Subu to Jessica Turner. Turner on the near side. Near side corner, gets bunched up. Have to dribble out, crosses that one into the box to Melissa Subu. Back to Lauren Hager. Taken away by the Chaps, and they'll move with it. That's Stacey Ann Johnson. Johnson plays it forward to Rebecca Wingard. Wingard passes it off to Ferris. It's poked out of bounds by the Hillcats. That's Gianna Pila. Pila with the hot pink shoes. Some of the freshmen have those hot pink shoes for the Hillcats. This one cleared out by Veronica Subu. Subu is getting the start at the defensive back position as Abby Rickner is playing up top. A change in the starting lineup there. Away from what we originally thought, as that one's played forward by Chelsea Myers and joined by former Hillcat soccer player Trent Baker. Trent, good to have you on.
Yes, Steve, it's good to be here.
Beautiful day for soccer.
It is. Very nice outside, nice and cool, not too hot. It's going to be a good day.
Right around 70 degrees here in Claremore. I think the high is supposed to get up to 77. We'll probably see that for the men's game, but still not bad as Lubbock Christian LCU takes the goal kick here. Played around midfield, and Melissa Sugu gets a touch on it. She'll get another one, and LCU controls it for a second. Knocked out of bounds, and a throw in for the Hillcats here. 43 minutes remaining here, just 2 minutes into the contest. 0-0 the score. There's Jordan Beasley. She gets her first touch of the game, and that one goes out of bounds. Goal kick here for LCU.
Yeah, that Jordan Beasley, she's definitely an impressive freshman. You know, she's got some good years looking up ahead of her.
Good size, and she can get out there and run with it. The freshman out of Lafayette, Louisiana. Goal kick taken. Rolls off the foot of Kaylin Settle. And a throw in here for the Hillcats. Chelsea Myers will take it. Senior out of Topeka, Kansas. 8th start of the season for Myers. Throws this one in. LCU gets ahead on it, and they'll move it up to the midfield. Played back to Shreen Clark. Clark clears this one out. Beasley will give chase. You can hear Coach Larkin barking out orders from across the field. That one played out of bounds and a throw in for LCU off the leg of Jordan Beasley. Lubbock Christian coming off a victory over John Brown on Thursday. 1-0 victory on the road in Siloam Springs, as they'll have a throw in here.
Yeah, I definitely think that's one of the reasons Larkin's really excited about this game. You know, that's a statement win for Lubbock Christian, and you know, if our girls can come out and make another statement against these girls.
Throw in taken by Griffiths, slips out of her hands. But LCU recovers with it. Maynard has it, Megan Maynard. Play back to Malik. To the back line to Griffiths. Played up into the offensive half of the field for Lubbock Christian. Chelsea Myers takes it for the Hillcats. She'll turn it over quickly. LCU controls it. That's Kaylin Settle. Played forward to Winger. Winger. Shot attempt there and hauled in by Chelsea McMullen for the Hillcats, and she'll get her first action on the punt here. Not a great punt, but it gets up to midfield and controlled by LCU. Brandon has it. Plays it back to Maynard. To the other Maynard, McKenzie. Up to Stacey Ann Johnson. Johnson plays this one forward. That's Smith. And that'll roll past the end line for a goal kick for the Hillcats.
I think we're definitely looking at a little bit of a slow start from the ladies here. You know, just coming off of a game on Thursday, I think they might need to take a little time, get their energy back up, and get into this game a little bit.
McMullen will have the goal kick here. Takes it. Played forward. And Melissa Subu will have a touch. Has it taken away by LCU. Blair Thomas comes away with it. Slide tackle there, and that'll get a call and a free kick here for the Hillcats. Nil-nil the score. 39 minutes remaining here in the first half at Soldier Field. I'd like to invite you out if you're in the area. Beautiful day. If not, thanks for listening here and watching.
Yeah, definitely. It's a beautiful day. If you're in the area, get out here. Saturday, nothing better to do on a Saturday afternoon. Come watch some Hillcat soccer.
Bring the kiddos out, too. They might be finishing those soccer games.
That's true.
In Claremore or Owasso, come on out. Watch some collegiate soccer. There's a foul there and a free kick opportunity for LCU. Hillcats 4-1-2 on the season so far. One 1-0 in Sooner Athletic Conference play. The lone loss for Rogers State women coming to NCAA Division I, Oral Roberts, that earlier this year. There's a nice ball played forward by Melissa Subu. Abby Rickner will give chase. One goes off the thigh of Rickner and out of bounds, so a throw in here for LCU. Just entering the midfield third of the field. Throw in here taken by LCU, headed by Rickner, and played up by the Shaps midfielder. Bounces over the head of Shereen Clark, the sweeper for the Hillcats. She'll come near side. Look to get rid of it. Try to get around one defender and has it taken away. That's Taylor Malik. Veronica Subu has it. She'll play this one into the middle to her sister Melissa. Larkin asking for his Hillcats to just hold the ball here in the middle of the field. Touch by Beasley off the mark, and a throw in here for LCU. Getting close to 10 minutes into this contest. 9th minute so far. That one played in on the throw in and headed out by the Hillcats. So LCU will trot up about 15 yards and throw it in again. That one thrown in off the leg of Wenger. Wenger. I'm going to keep saying that wrong, even though it's W-E-N-G-E-R. It doesn't look anything like a winger, but for some reason I want to say that. Wenger. A throw in for the Hillcats. It goes off LCU, and another one for RSU. That one off the thigh of Turner. Hager gets a touch on it. CU goes to clear it out and has it go off their own players. They'll control it in the middle of the field. Rickner will give chase from her forward spot after that one.
Yeah, she's definitely taken all the way down the field. We saw her running real long down to the LCU 18, and now she's all the way back within our 18. She's definitely getting her miles in today.
That one played into the box. Hager will punch it out. And a throw-in opportunity near side for LCU. McMullen will look to punt this one away for the Hillcats. Nice high flying punt. Played to midfield over the head of Melissa Subu. She'll get an opportunity here to get a touch. Bad first touch. That gets Coach Larkin up off the bench.
Yeah, I think she's dealing with a little bit of sunlight coming in there on those punts. That's not the first time we've seen that. I think the sun might be getting in her way a little bit, looking up at those high punts by Chelsea.
Not a cloud in the sky, so there's no coverage from the sun for the players today. As LCU has it at midfield, taken away by Veronica Subu on the pass. She'll play this one forward, a nice touch, and Rickner gets a foot on it. She'll give chase. Lose the foot race, but it's out of bounds on LCU, so Hillcat throw in here. Rickner will look to take it. About 10 yards off the end line. Play to Beasley, back to Rickner. She'll play this one into the box, but no one's there for the Hillcats. Subu, header there. Off the chest of Hager, played back over to Subu. Melissa Subu has it. Larkin asking for Hager to shoot that one for the Hillcats. Subu to Hager. Hager swarmed quickly and has it taken away, and LCU plays this one forward. That's Ferris. Jordan Ferris. Converged upon quickly by two Hillcats, and Veronica Subu comes away with it. She'll play it near side to Abby Rickner, who overruns it. And it's played out of bounds by Ashley Griffiths. Throw in here for RSU. Veronica Subu takes it. Gets it to Jordan Beasley, and it rolls out of bounds off LCU, and Beasley with the throw-in. Goes to Turner. Bad touch there, and another Hillcat throw-in. Turner plays this one into the box. The 5-yard box goes up over the keeper's hands. Rickner was there, but the goalkeeper, Allison Brinson, able to secure that one. Nice punt by Brinson. Taken in by Melissa Subu, stepped over by Lauren Hager, comes away with it for a second, but Johnson for LCU has it. Tries to give way to Wenger as it runs out of bounds, and a throw in here for RSU. Veronica Subu to Melissa Subu, nice first touch, gets it to Hager. Back to Subu, off the head of her sister. I didn't know any better. I think that might have been on purpose.
That's why they tell you to keep your eye on the ball right there.
Controlled by LCU in the middle, but taken away by Blair Thomas, if only for a moment. Turner comes away with it. Back to Thomas. Keeps it from going out of bounds over to Hager in the middle of the field. Comes near side. Tries to keep it in bounds. Just able to do so, and it finally rolls out.
You know, I think that ball's still in bounds, actually.
They're going to call it in bounds. Ball never really crossed completely over, and that's one of the things in soccer. It's not out till it's completely over the line. As Blair Thomas has it. Tries to play it over to Rickner. Unable to do so. Abbey gives chase, and LCU comes away with it. Fight for it there, and Abby Rickner will get called for the foul there. Just tripped up the LCU midfielder, and a free kick opportunity here from about 45 yards out or so. Played into the box, and Chelsea McMullen will just have that one come to chest level and secure that for the Hillcats. 15 minutes into this contest. 0-0 the score between Rogers State and LCU, the Lady Chaps. That one out of bounds. And a throw in here for the Hillcats. Rickner able to bounce that one off the leg of the LCU midfielder. Chelsea Myers will take it. Plays it into Beasley. To Rickner for a second. Thomas plays it up to Rickner on the far sideline. Abbey unable to get a touch on it, but a throw in here for RSU. Chelsea Myers will trot up to throw this one in, about 25 yards out. Tries to get it to Melissa Subu, unable to do so, and a throw in here for the Hillcats from 45 yards out.
I'd definitely say most of this game is being played here in the middle third of the field. Both defenses pretty strong for both teams. I know Shireen Clark here for the Hillcats is definitely one of the better players on this team, if not one of the best. And it looks about to be the same for the Lubbock Christian. You know, they've got a good, strong defense. Not a lot of attacking opportunities for either side.
Ball played into the box by the Hillcats. No one giving chase, and Allison Brinson will come up with it for RSU. Excuse me, for LCU. Brinson, the goalkeeper for the Lady Chaps. Misspoke there.
Happens to the best of us.
As Gianna Pila has it for a second, quickly taken away by Jordan Ferris. Ferris plays it to the middle of the field. That's Settle. Settle, her shot attempt low rolling, and just trickles into the arms of Chelsea McMullen for the Hillcats, and she'll punt this one away. McMullen, the defending Sooner Athletic Conference Defensive Player of the Week. Had an impressive showing Thursday against Wayland Baptist. Had 7 saves, I believe.
Yeah, definitely. She's pretty good at keeping those clean sheets, especially here at home.
It's her 4th save of the season. That coming on Thursday. That one's played back into the box, and McMullen comes away with that one. No opportunity for that one to sneak in, but it was on the near side post.
I'm sure she'd be happy handling those kind of balls all night.
No real threat, but just an easy one to haul in as the ball played forward by Melissa Subu. Chaps get away with this one. Goes up to Shireen Clark. Clark plays up to Melissa. Bad first touch by Melissa there. And LCU has it. They have it on the back line, have to get rid of it quickly. Never want to have your defense dribbling the ball around on that defensive back line. Throw in here for Veronica Subu, but Hillcats look to have 3 substitutions set for the next dead ball. I believe that's Tara Garrett, probably Lauren LaForce, and Devin Bullard. And it might be a complete line shift of the midfield.
Yeah, you know, you've got pretty good eyes, Steve. I don't think I could even see that far over there. Props to you for that.
Here's a free kick by Shireen Clark. Pearl will take it. Senior from Kingston, Jamaica. Puts this ball right down the middle of the field and to the feet of Brinson. She'll pick it up as Abby Rickner stepped in towards her. They'll have to kick this one away. Punt here by Brinson. Goes to midfield. Header by Melissa Subu. She'll look to get a touch on it. Controls it for a second. Plays it forward up to Abby Rickner. Rickner goes for the quick one touch to Beasley. Unable to do so, and LCU clears it up to midfield.
Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. A good thought on the play there.
Nice ball by Subu here. Jessica Turner gives chase and brought in by Allison Brinson. Brinson getting lots of action. This is Chelsea McMullen just about 4 minutes ago. As a lot of the play has been right here at midfield in front of the press box at Soldier Field. Play by Subu, foul called against LCU, and a free kick here for the Hillcats. Chelsea Myers takes it. Strong ball here, played into the 18-yard box. Turner gave chase yet again, and Brinson comes up to about 15 yards and snags that one. Not a bad ball by Chelsea Myers, but not a whole lot of room to work with on the pass there. This one played forward. Rickner has it for a second. Over to Turner. Jessica plays it to Melissa Subu. Subu unable to get there in time as Kaylin Settle was there. Poke it away for LCU, and it's punched out of bounds by Mackenzie Maynard. 3 Hillcats subbing in here. Jordan's going to check out. Actually going to go with the whole front line. Will check out for the Hillcats here.
Yeah, Derek Larkin, Coach Larkin obviously not too happy with the play of the forwards right now. Bringing on 3 new ones, probably just going to give those girls a quick talking to, and we'll probably see them again on the field here shortly.
Rickner, Jordan Beasley, and Jessica Turner all check out. Lauren LaForce, I believe, is the one checking in for the Hillcats. Yeah, it will be LaForce, Bullard, and Tara Garrett. Melissa Subu will move from midfield to forward, as Bullard will play that midfield spot. Hager has it, far side, into the middle to Subu. Shot attempt here by Blair Thomas, wide left and high, out of bounds, and a goal kick for LCU. Hamster balls are being blown up for halftime festivities.
Yeah, that was a big hit on Thursday. It definitely was a lot of fun, I think.
Human hamster balls. The administration and the coaching staff tested them out on Thursday afternoon. And they got their first game action in both the men's and women's contests. Bullard has it here. She'll play this one forward. Header opportunity by Subu, but LaForce will give chase. Controlled by Mackenzie Maynard. Quickly cleared out by Maynard and up to Settle. Settle tripped down by Myers, and a free kick right at midfield for LCU. Or are they going to say that was out of bounds?
Yes, I think they're going to call that out of bounds there on the sideline.
Saw Settle fall down, and Myers was nearby, and the whistle made me think it might have been a foul, but nonetheless, Hillcats have it. Played by Veronica Subu, trying to get it into Tara Garrett. Knocked away by LCU's Maynard. That's Megan Maynard. So a pair of sisters for both teams. Johnson has it for LCU. Guarded closely by Hager, giving her fits. Tara Garrett will come up, and a nice pass by Johnson to get it to Griffiths. Griffiths near side, plays this one to the middle of the field. That's Settle. Kaylin Settle plays this one into the midfield and taken away quickly by Gianna Pila. Pila plays this one forward, out of the run of a Hillcat, but Melissa Subu comes up with it. She'll play it down the far sideline. LaForce runs after it. Played out by Mackenzie Maynard. You can catch some of what Coach Larkin is shouting out on the crowd mic.
Yeah, I think pressure by these forwards is definitely essential. Anytime their center backs and outside backs have come under a little pressure, it looks like their MO is to get it cleared, whether it's out of bounds or up the field. So a little pressure definitely would aid the Hillcats up top.
Now into the game for the Lady Shats. Number 12.
LCU has
Caitlin
Wyatt check into this game. Try to get a number on the player that checks out. I believe that is Kaylin Settle, and it is. She'll take a spot on the bench, grab a water bottle, and sit down for a little bit. This one played in, and nice job by Bullard to get a nice touch to Garrett. Garrett's touch just a little strong, and LCU clears it out. Quickly to clear it out, as Trent said. And they're in the offensive third, and a shot attempt here wide left off the outside of her foot. And crisis averted just for a moment by the Hillcats.
Yeah, I think they definitely dodged a bullet there. LCU had a quick counterattack.
"20 minutes, 50 seconds remaining here in the first half at Soldier Field, and Johnson called for going over the back. Yes, that would be the technical term for it. So a free kick here for RSU.
Yeah, that one there's over the back, definitely that's one of Kyle Blankenship's favorite calls.
As Chelsea Myers has it on the far side. Lays it up to Lauren LaForce, quickly taken away. LCU has it. LaForce trying to make up for it, forces LCU to get rid of it quickly. Pila knocks down the LCU player, and high chip shot there. Misplay on the header by Pila, and the Hillcats are fighting for it, looking for someone just to gain control. Bullard does for a moment, tries to play this forward to Garrett. Off the mark, and that one's cleared out off the back of Tara Garrett. Blair Thomas fighting for it. And a hold. Looked like a football call by the head referee there. He might have been doing high school games last night with that kind of form. That's perfect form for a head referee in football. Nice ball by Veronica Subu here into the 18-yard box. Taken away by Johnson for the Lady Chaps. Hager gives chase. Guarded closely by Hager. Bullard will come into the picture for a second, but Johnson has great speed and splits the two. Shot attempt here by Johnson, and a nice save by Chelsea McMullen. Had to go down to her knees to snag that one, as it was looking like it would go for the back post and curve back into the middle of the goal.
Definitely a good save by Chelsea. Looks like Lauren Hager's got her hands full there in the middle. Finally somebody to match her speed and talent there.
And not very often that Lauren Hager has someone match her speed. Despite her size, she can get those legs churning and get up and down the field quickly. But Johnson for LCU looks the part so far in this contest. Melissa Subu has it. Plays it back to Chelsea Myers. Myers hesitates. Plays it forward to Lauren LaForce. Guarded quickly by Jordan Smith and poked out of bounds, and it's off the leg of the Hillcats, and a throw in here for LCU. Right in front of their own bench. Quickly taken. Gianna Pila's there, and she comes away with it. Pila. Her pass a little strong, leading LaForce, and it goes out of bounds. Looks like a couple of fans showing up here, walking the track to come over to this west side of the field here at Soldier Field. Take a moment to thank some of our sponsors: TTCU, Tulsa Teachers Credit Union, U-Swipe, and they double. Visit the Claremore branch of TTCU. Community Home Health, Spectrum Paint, Suburban Chevrolet, Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic Center, and Melton Sales, all proud sponsors of Hillcat Athletics and Hillcat Club members. One played out of bounds. Hillcat throw in here. Quick throw in by Lauren LaForce. LCU has it just for a moment. Lauren Hager gets a shove in the back and loses control of it. Chelsea Meyer plays it down the far sideline, and it finally rolls out of bounds, and a throw in here for Mackenzie Maynard. or make that Jordan Smith, the Round Rock junior. Throws it into Maynard, who clears it up. A strong first touch by Gianna Pila. Trying to get to Hager. Hager unable to get chase. Johnson will chip this one forward. Back to Caitlin Wyatt. Wyatt checked in about 10 minutes ago. A bad play by Veronica Smith. Veronica Subu has it taken away by Smith. Subu recovers only for a moment. Bullard misplayed. And LCU comes away with it. Brannon. Nice job by Chelsea Myers. And the Hillcats have it. Melissa Subu plays it forward to Tara Garrett. Garrett on the run. Plays it too far out in front of herself. And Allison Brinson will come up and secure that one just inside the 18-yard box.
Yeah, it's unlucky on the heavy touch there by Garrett. You know, I don't think she anticipated the defender to get a slight touch on that. Might have affected her first touch a little bit.
Punt by Brinson, headed by Bullard, and controlled by Melissa Subu in the middle. She plays this one up to Lauren LaForce. LaForce will take it, one touch inside the 18-yard box, and a shot attempt well high over the crossbar. But a nice opportunity and good look for the Hillcats there, and you got to be happy with that.
Yeah, you can't blame Lauren for taking that shot there with the lack of success the Hillcats have had on crossing the ball into the box recently. You know, you can't really blame her for wanting to take a little bit on herself there.
Just one defender between LaForce and the goal, so a nice opportunity there, and the Hillcats get called for a shove, and free kick here just outside the midfield circle. 15 minutes remaining, so we're 30 minutes in, so I have to do the math here in soccer. Free kick taken and controlled by Smith. Wyatt. Not sure where I'm coming up with Smith. I don't think there's anybody on either team with the last name Smith. Wyatt had it and had it go out of bounds. Force controls it on the throw-in and has it go out of bounds, though. And a throw-in quickly by LCU. Shaps have it. Wyatt plays it back to Maynard. This one near side to Griffiths. Griffiths' shot attempt and hangs in the air for a little bit, and Chelsea McMullen comes up with it. She's quick to bark out some instructions to her defense and punts this one away. A high flying punt off the head of the LCU player Brandon, and she falls down. That's controlled by LCU's Ferris, Jordan Ferris. She has it taken away. Johnson gets a poke on it, goes out of bounds off the foot of Lauren Hager, and a quick throw in here for the Lady Chaps.
That's good defending there by Veronica Subu. You know, getting her body on the opposing player and creating space between her and the ball.
Veronica Subu makes the move from midfield. As we're got a ball girl at midfield, one of the redshirt freshmen. I believe that's Beverly Anderson. Rolls the ball down to throw it in, and how almost a bowl mentality here at Soldier Field. And any ball that goes up on that hill is eventually going to trickle down to the field.
Lady Chaps, corner kick.
So the Chaps will have a corner kick now. Here on the near side corner on the south end. Looks like Wenger will take it. Wenger's a liner into the middle of the box, headed out by Melissa Subu. Wenger will get another opportunity here. Chaps reset. Off the shoulder of Wyatt. A sideways bicycle kick almost by Johnson, and just barely misses her foot.
Definitely showed some athleticism there. That's two good balls into the box there by LCU. Very dangerous.
Not often that you see in the women's game a bicycle attempt, so Johnson going away from the ordinary there. Header here by Blair Thomas. No one really controlling the pace of the game so far, but when Johnson gets it, she seems to control it just a tad. Nice job by Veronica Subu to fight for it there, and she comes away with it. She'll move into the offensive here. Tries to play it to Lauren LaForce. Just a little too far out in front, and Veronica will get to have the throw in here for RSU.
It's not a bad idea with the ball down the line. It seems like most of the attacking success the Hillcats have had is getting down these sidelines.
So a substitution here. I believe that's Taylor James.
Now into the game for the Hillcats.
Is it Morgan
Number 8, Taylor
Yes,
James.
it is Taylor James checking in, the freshman out of El Reno, Oklahoma. She'll replace Lauren LaForce. James gets her quick action. The throw-in goes straight to her. Over to Thomas. Number of freshmen in the game for the Hillcats right now. Melissa Subu has it. She'll play it back to Veronica Subu, who will try to set things up. This ball played forward. A header by Melissa. Misplay by the defense of LCU, and it comes near side out of bounds and a throw-in for the Hillcats.
It's another dangerous ball there by Veronica. You'd like to see somebody get a little better touch on the end of it, but
this one played into the 18-yard box and cleared out. Nice job by LCU there. You just get that one out. No reason to mess with it inside the box. That's something that we saw during the Women's World Cup. The U.S. national team, they struggled at times to just clear the ball out of the box and out of their defensive third. Subu will get another chance to throw this one in. Gets it in to James. James goes to the end line, try to cut it up, has it knocked out of bounds by Ashley Griffiths.
not too much she can do down there. You know, she's by herself with 3 LCU defenders on her, and she did well to get the Hillcats the ball back on the out of bounds there.
James will throw this one in. 35 minutes into this contest. Hillcats nil, Lady Chaps nil. Goes to Hager. Hager will get a touch. Try to get it to Melissa Subu. Goes over the head of the referee and played out of bounds by LCU. That's Megan Maynard. Veronica Subu will have the throw in near side. Gets it to Melissa, her sister. It's played out by Johnson, but it goes straight to Lauren Hager. Hager sneaks it past one defender, but unable to get it to past another, as LCU has it at midfield. Play it back to Johnson. Taylor James closes in, and Johnson able to get rid of it, but a handball there, and it just slid up the leg of Veronica Subu and up to her elbow, and easy handball call here.
I think this battle here between Hager and Johnson is definitely going to be the one to watch throughout the game. Lauren's definitely got her hands full, and I'd say the same thing vice versa for Johnson. She's going to have her hands full with Lauren. It's going to be interesting to watch.
Both giving each other fits, and it may just be a battle of who can last the longest. This one played nicely into the 18-yard box, headed out by the Hillcats, and before spoken, Hager comes away with it. Tara Garrett giving chase on the far sideline. She'll get a touch on it, fight off a defender, and bleed this one through into the 18-yard box. James is there, slide tackles.
That's a good tackle.
Tries to hop up. It finally goes out of bounds, and they'll have a goal kick. That one just barely rolled past the end line, so a goal kick here for LCU. And I believe it's Megan Maynard that will take it.
Yeah, a lot of aggressiveness showed there by Taylor James. That's what you like to see in your forwards. Not afraid to get in and get after it.
It looked like James could have had an opportunity to hop back up and maybe make a play on it, but unable to get to her feet quickly enough, as LCU has a substitution there. I believe it's Taylor Malik checking out.
To the game for the Lady Chaps, number 24, Nicole.
And Nicole Topel will check in. Topel, sophomore out of Fort Worth, Texas, played high school ball at Fossil Ridge High School. This one's cleared out and a throw-in for RSU. A couple of fans heading over on that east side to get underneath the shade of the tree. Nice ball played into the 18-yard box. Bullard's going to get a head on it, chest it. There's a shot attempt, and it's corralled just at the feet of Brinson. She went down on that one, and lucky it didn't bounce right in front of her. It could have been dangerous for LCU. Nice job by Devin Bullard, and she's not afraid to get a foot on it and get a shot off.
Yeah, it's well done by Bullard. Defender mistimed her jump there and gave her the opportunity for a free shot.
Devin has it, plays it off the foot of LCU, and they'll come away with it. Cleared out by the Lady Chaps. So a throw in here. Associate AD Eddie Jackson, the old basketball ref, misplayed that one. Went to dribble it, had it go off his foot or off the black
Yeah, you know, they give soccer players a trouble for not being good with their hands, but I think we could say the same about the basketball players, and not so hot with their feet.
No doubt about that. I think we found that out in the Mo and Alex versus. Even though they did a good job. This one's played in by LCU. Wyatt has it. She'll pass it off. That one to Wenger. Wenger shot attempt, and it's wide right. McMullen unable to get there in time to corral it. She'll have to have a goal kick as we move into the 40th minute, just 30 seconds away from that 40th minute. 0-0 to score.
Hillcats, number 18, Sierra Lohas.
Sierra Lohas checks in, and Melissa Subu will take a seat. Little extended break here for Melissa Subu.
Yeah, Chelsea McMullen's definitely going to have to keep her eyes open. LCU's definitely shown that they're not afraid to shoot from outside.
This one played into the middle of the box. Wyatt was there, had it sneak past her, and Chelsea Myers comes away with it for the Hillcats. RSU quickly moving into the offensive. Played forward, and Lohas is there. She'll get a touch, and it's a little strong off her one touch, and out of bounds. LCU with the throw in here.
Yeah, Chelsea Myers definitely has some speed on her. I'd say if you had to pick somebody to start off a counterattack, that's one you'd pick.
A nice counterattack nonetheless by the Hillcats to quickly move down the field. Throw in here by LCU. Headed off Lohas, goes out of bounds, and another throw-in opportunity for Jordan Smith, but not before. Lady Chaps will get a substitution. Looks like Jordan Ferris will check out, the freshman out of Flower Mound, Texas. Played at Flower Mound High School. She checks out. Not sure exactly who checked in. Might be Bianca Davila. That one played into the 18-yard box, and probably the best part of the day. We get our $6 concession card for our hard work.
All right. That's definitely one of my favorites about RSU athletic work.
As Dave Anderson, our assistant AD, new guy.
I like Dave.
RSU.
I like Dave. He's a good guy.
Comes from Dakota State. Our external relations, assistant AD for external relations. He's the man to talk to if you want to become a Hillcat Club member or a proud sponsor of Hillcat Athletics. It is Bianca Davila that has checked into the game. Davila out of Sashi, Texas? I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. I know Chris Dew is probably listening in, the SID at LCU. Say hello to our friends down in Lubbock. Happy to have you listening in, watching. Saw that they tweeted the link to this game, so anybody following their Twitter feed.
That's good. You know, this kind of thing wasn't around when I was playing Hillcat soccer, and I think it's definitely good for the fans and parents that can't always make the trip, like say all the way up here from Texas. You know, it's good for them to be able to watch their kids playing in college, and definitely gives them a little better sense of how things are going up around here.
Well, you being from Oklahoma City, those weekday nights, be hard for the parents to make it up for games, and this is a great opportunity as this one's played back, and Chelsea McMullen will pick it up, throw it away, punt it away, excuse me. Header by Bullard, nicely played. Tara Garrett will give chase. Can she get there in time? Nice slide tackle by LCU. That's Ashley Griffiths. Griffiths plays it up to Davila. Davila quick to get away with it, and Thomas comes away. To Lohas, back to Thomas. Punches it off the back of the head of Devin Bullard.
You know, that's actually the second time we've seen that happen today.
Coach Larkin just kind of looks at his bench like, really? Is this how this is going to be today? He might want to go back to the locker room with his squad and just try to restart this game. Header there by Bullard. Missed opportunity by Bullard on the header. Nice job by LCU to get ahead on it. They play it well ahead. Pila giving chase. She'll come away with it. Have to get rid of it quickly or make a move, and she does. Gets around the forward, but runs out of bounds, and a throw in here. About 23 yards out for LCU. Throw it in. knocked out of bounds, and RSU will now toss this one away. We have the big hamster balls. Be excited to see how that goes at halftime.
Yeah, I would say those were definitely a big hit on Thursday, and you'd hate to say fans would come to the games just for the hamster ball races, but
hey,
you know, I think that's
in.
a possibility.
Whatever gets them here, they can make some noise too. As we have a youth team on hand as well. That includes Coach Amy Williams' daughter.
Yeah, I believe they're the
Kennedy.
Claremore Under-8 Field Fairies.
Field Fairies. Going right into that stereotype that soccer players try to avoid as much as possible. But hey, I guess if you're 8 years old and little girls, there's nothing wrong with that name.
Nothing wrong with the pink jerseys going to match also.
This one's played out. Bullard gets a chest on it. She'll clear it up to the midfield stripe. Tara Garrett and Taylor James comes away with it.
Taylor James, she's reminds me with her aggressiveness of former Hillcat Kendall Clement. Very aggressive up top.
That one's played up and out of bounds past the end line. And a goal kick here for LCU. Under a minute to play, about 45 seconds now here at Soldier Field.
It's definitely been a back and forth game. Not too many opportunities for either side. A lot of good, strong defending. Most of the play being in the middle of the field.
No one's really controlled this one, and not a whole lot of opportunities for either side as LCU has it at the moment. Fighting off Blair Thomas, and a nice job there by the LCU midfielder to get that one away. 13 seconds remain. 0-0 the score.
9, 8, 7,
as you can hear the PA announcer, Chad
5,
Littlejohn,
4,
count down.
3, 2, 1.
And that's the end of the first half. The score, Rogers State 0, Lubbock Christian 0 here at Soldier Field. Steve Braun, Trent Baker, happy to have you with us. And Trent, your thoughts on the first half?
You know, it was definitely a hard-fought half by both sides. Like I said, a lot of play going through the middle, not too much really full attacking opportunities. Both defenses playing really strong. Hillcat's having some trouble in the final third, and LCU showing they're not afraid to take shots from outside if they can't get into the 18 as well. So,
what do you think Coach Larkin says at halftime to his squad?
You know, I think they definitely need to get some more forwards and more midfielders making runs through the back line. Balls over the top are getting through, but, you know, there's nobody there at the end of the crosses once the balls are coming into the box. And so I think that needs to be a point of emphasis there, getting some final touches on the ball in the box when it gets in there. Try to get some strong finishes in, and don't be afraid to take their opportunities.
Hillcats and Lubbock Christian tied at 0 here at Soldier Field in the first half. We'll come back in about 15 minutes for the second half action here on RSUHillcats.com. But before we do, thank our sponsors, TTCU, Tulsa Teachers Credit Union, Community Home Health, Spectrum Paint, Suburban Chevrolet, Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic Center, and Melton Cells. All proud sponsors of Hillcat Athletics. Coming back in 15 minutes for the second half right here on RSUHillcats.com/live.
Are Justin Romaine and Jacob Atwood. The contestants will start at the midfield stripe, race for the 18-yard box, turn around and race back to the midfield stripe. The first across the midfield stripe receives the Hillcat Athletic prize. Justin Romaine will be the ball closest to the stands, and Jacob Atwood in the far ball. Contestants, are you ready? On your mark, get set, go! winner, folks. Give it up for Jacob Atwood. Attention fans, be sure to stop by the table next to the concession stand where the Street Broadcast Association is selling RSU Jacksport. RSU Athletics would like to thank the following sponsors: Cranmore Senior Living, Grand Bank, The Hammett House, Jack Kissy Ford, and Dobson Properties. Fans, also be sure to stop by the concession trailer located to the south in the West Grandstand. Fans, be sure to stop by the little door of the coach box to pick up the complimentary sofa coaster and phonics spectacle along with complimentary rosters this afternoon. Also, fans, the 2011 soccer media guide is available for purchase for $5.
And as the final seconds tick off here at Soldier Field for halftime, Steve Braun, Trent Baker, happy to have you with us here on RSU Hillcats.com/live, the Game Central portal of Hillcat Athletics, and talk about a little bit on the new field house that is going to be built for RSU soccer and cross-country teams. The 8,986 square foot building will be located in the north end zone. I know you as a former player are kind of excited about possibilities with that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it's nice to see it actually getting underway. I think I've been promised that when I was coming here. So that's apparently been in the works for about 4 years now. But good to see it definitely breaking ground here soon. It's going to be an impressive facility, I think.
It will house soccer locker rooms for both teams and also for the men's and women's cross-country teams.
Nice touch there by Jordan Beasley.
Yeah, excellent touch by Jordan Beasley to get things going here for the Hillcats. And it looks like they coming out with a little more energy, at least early on, and a little more awareness of what's going on in this game. So got to think Coach Larkin may have got after them.
Yeah, definitely. I'd say that's been a trend with Hillcat athletics. Even when I was here for the soccer, you know, we hate to admit it, but always seem to kind of start off a little slower and pick it up in the second half, definitely. So it's no surprise to me to see them coming out strong here in the second half.
As this one's cleared away by LCU and a throw-in for the Hillcats. Talking about that new field house, it'll also have coaches' offices, an athletic training room, storage area for athletics and intramurals, concession stands, and restrooms as well. Be a nice addition, along with field turf.
Yes.
It'll be laid down across the field here at Soldier Field.
I think turf definitely suits the style of play of RSU, you know, a quick-paced play. And I think turf, you know, the ball runs even faster playing on turf, and I think that'll definitely be an awesome addition to this field.
And it also gives the benefit for the university in the sense that you can have intramurals on it, you can have practices on it, you're not going to have to worry about wearing it down quite like you do with a natural surface.
Exactly. And with the new dorms being built, you know, we kind of lost our practice field last year, so I know they've been practicing here on the game field also, and that definitely takes a toll when you play on a surface every day rather than once or twice a week.
Practice on the game field, they have to go down to Claremore's fields at sometimes, and just the logistics of that makes it much easier to just have it here. So that ball played into the 18-yard box and controlled quickly by Brinson for LCU, and she'll punt this one away. 0-0 the score. Roger State and Lubbock Christian. We're just 2 minutes in to this second half. Ball played out to the far side. Rolls past the table. Hillcats will throw it in. Not a bad pair of players over on that far side table either. Got a good one in here. Got two on the far side. Bailey Lynn and Adrian Jeffries.
Yeah, you could say the alums stick around in this area, I guess.
I think I saw Casey Freeman here.
Yeah,
as well.
Casey and Ricky McDaniel as well.
All right.
Down in the bench. We've got a lot of former Hillcats here at the stadium today.
Throw in here. Alyssa Subu has it. She'll play it into Lauren Hager. Hager tries to get into the 18-yard box. Her cross attempt goes over the crossbar, out of bounds, and a goal kick, for the Lady Chaps. LCU will take it. Megan Maynard will kick this one away. Nice touch by Devin Bullard. Cleared up by LCU. Gianna Pila will play this one forward. Jordan Beasley, does that one go off her chest? Tries to get around the defender, and she's knocked down. That's Ashley Griffiths called for the foul. And a free kick here.
You know, Steve, I've noticed that Jessica Turner and Abby Rickner didn't get the start for this half. Wondering what Larkin's got in mind for them, or what his plans would be bringing them on here in the second half.
That starting lineup, the only one that's back in is Jordan Beasley along that front line. That one goes out of bounds, and I think this might be the first corner kick opportunity for the Hillcats in quite a while.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
It may even be the first one of the game.
First one of the game, I believe.
Hillcat corner kick, number 7, Veronica Subu.
Veronica Subu gives this one up. Header by Devin Bullard, and a nice save by Allison Brinson.
It's a good attempt on goal there. Good ball, good header.
Very nice shot there.
Just unlucky with the placement.
Pila will play this on over to Veronica Subu. Subu tries to get it past Jordan Beasley, and a handball there. And another free kick for RSU, and Subu will take it. Subu will take it right in front of Coach Larkin. It's Devin Bullard's trying to fight around inside the 18-yard box. This one played into the box over the head of Melissa Subu. She'll get a touch. Devin Bullard trying to weave through two players, and it's cleared out by LCU. Shireen Clark will come up with it. Clark, a nice pitch shot here. Tries to get it over the head of the defense, unable to do so. Blair Thomas has it. Thomas fighting for it. Chip shot there, goes off LCU defender. Bullard chips it up into the 18-yard box. Tara Garrett fighting for it. Cleared out by LCU. Clark will probably reset. Pila's going to pass it off to Chelsea Myers. Back to Shireen Clark. Pearl has it. She'll go to forward this one. Played into the box. Allison Brinson has to come up and corral that one. It ricocheted off one of the LCU players. Punt by Brinson. Misplayed header by Veronica Subu as the Hillcats retreating just a bit. Played up by Shireen Clark. Bad first touch by LCU there. Megan Maynard, but she gets it over to Jordan Smith. Smith comes away with it to Wyatt. Wyatt's shot winding. Almost misplayed by Chelsea McMullen, but she was squared up enough on that ball that able to make a play and save that one. Fight for it here by the Hillcats inside the circle. Lauren Hager will come away with the touch. Get it to Jordan Beasley, who tries to play it to Hager. Hager with nice speed on the far side. Unable to get around the last defender and forces LCU just to kick that one out of bounds.
They're going to say that's LCU ball there.
Must have went off the leg of Lauren Hager, so a throw in here for the Lady Chaps. Checking out is Caitlin Wyatt and number 21, Bianca Topel. Entering the game, re-entering the game, Taylor Malik. Not sure who the last one to check in was. Try to see if we can figure that one out for you. And Rebecca Wenger re-enters the contest. Tara Garrett has it at midfield. Garrett trying to get it up to Beasley. Nice job chasing by Beasley. A bad missed touch by LCU, and it's out to Beasley. Crossed by RSU's Beasley. Bullard was unable to chase that one down on the back side. And is, however, able to keep it in and gets it over to Blair Thomas, who plays it into the box. Shot attempt by Melissa Subu goes up past Subu. Garrett tries to shoot that one. It's deflected by LCU, and Thomas comes away with it. Or excuse me, Johnson comes away with it for the Lady Chaps. Nice job by Blair Thomas to give pressure to Johnson. And a foul called against Thomas, but a round of applause from the bench and Coach Larkin and some of the fans in the stands.
Yeah, that's good work there by Blair Thomas. I don't necessarily agree with that call, but she's getting in there and fighting, getting aggressive, not letting Johnson get a turn on the ball. Definitely good defending.
So free kick here for Lubbock Christian. Taken by the Lady Chaps. Played back to Shireen Clark. Clark has it. She'll make a move around one defender who just falls down. The center forward for the Lady Chaps. Topples over as Shireen Clark and her fancy footwork get around her. Over to Subu. Veronica Subu has it. Far sideline. Nice ball play to Jordan Beasley. The Hillcats pass is a little crisper in this second half so far. Beasley has it. Gets around the end. Nice cross into the box, headed out by LCU. They'll clear it. It'll go past Chelsea Myers. She'll run back and watch that one trickle out of bounds. You got to be happy with the passing so far by RSU.
Definitely, and I think like we spoke about at halftime that now you see balls coming into the box and there's 3 or 4 Hillcats in the vicinity, not just one or even none. So I think that's definitely a positive. Hopefully see some good come out of that.
Strong touch by Jordan Beasley there. Finally picked up by Brinson. She'll look to punt this one away. Just 10 minutes into the second half. 0-0 the score. Veronica Subu tries to keep that one in bounds, and nice snag by Coach Derek Larkin.
Maybe once known for his athletic ability.
Hey, he showed some athletic prowess in that hamster ball the other day.
That's very true. And it takes some skill, you know, and 2 minutes in a hamster ball is, I think, equivalent to about 30 minutes on a treadmill.
Quite warm in those big, round, plastic balls, and not really a better word to use there. As Beasley tries to get around the defender and tripped up and draws the foul. Not sure about that one.
Yeah, I don't think there's any argument there.
As Hillcats will have a free kick. Veronica Subu will take it.
About the same place free kick was not too long ago. Hope to see somebody on the end of it.
Subu puts this one into the box. It's on the backside and a goal! Hillcats! Tara Garrett on the back post, able to sneak that one in near the upper 90. Excellent job on the ball by Veronica Subu, and an excellent finish by Tara Garrett.
That's very well done. You know, she scored that goal Thursday as well. You know, she has a knack for getting on the end of those, being in the right place.
Not a bad day for Tara Garrett, as she has scored in 3 consecutive games, I believe, starting with a game up in Kansas against Friends, then Thursday against Wayland Baptist, and to top it off, what is the go-ahead goal so far for the Hillcats in this one.
She's
1-0.
having a good showing, definitely making a case for a starting spot, I might think.
She has started in a couple of games so far this year. I'll have to look at my stats real quick. I believe it's 4 games. Yeah, 4 games so far for the freshman. And she gets her 3rd goal of the season. Not bad for a freshman.
Not bad at all. Definitely have to be impressed with some of these girls Larkin's brought in here. It's got some good talent coming in the freshman class.
As I write down how that goal was scored so I can explain it later in the broadcast. Just an impressive ball by Veronica Subu.
Yeah, very nice ball. It's about where you want it, right in about the 12. And, you know, maybe a little lucky getting it to fall through that far with a bounce, but, you know, that's the game. It's the game we play.
It's just the way it's a nice ball by Bullard here, and Garrett gives chase, crashes into the defender, and kind of threw that elbow up and draws the foul.
Yeah, you can definitely tell she's a little fired up now. I do like the pressure being put on here by this front line for the Hillcats. You know, they're not giving the defenders any time to think about what they're doing here.
Front line of Jordan Beasley, Melissa Subu, and Tara Garrett as this one's played forward past Pila. Clark will just boot this one away. Nice header by Melissa Subu. Beasley coming after it, misplayed by the LCU defender, but she regains control and clears it out to about midfield. Header by Johnson. Johnson fighting for it, comes away with it after falling down. She passes it off to Malik. Malik far side. Nice pass up to Wenger. Wenger tries to get around Pila, and Pila just knocks it out of bounds and knocks her down. So a throw-in opportunity for LCU here. 31 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in this contest. Hillcats lead it 1-0 over LCU.
Looks like we might have maybe some blood or an equipment malfunction here with one of the Hillcats.
As Gianna Pila will check out. She runs straight over to head athletic trainer Rebecca Brittle. Who checked in on that one? Taylor James does.
Yeah.
Trying to make sure I get that updated. A nice touch there. Played into Johnson and a nice clear by Tara Garrett. One of those impressive freshmen for the Hillcats, and you can almost spot them out because they've got the pink shoes on. 3 of them, Pila, Garrett, and James, all have bright neon pink shoes for the Hillcats. That one misplayed by Veronica Subu, and LCU has momentum. Shot attempt here and a nice save on the near side post by Chelsea McMullen. Sophomore out of Plano, Texas, hauls in another save.
Definitely think Hillcats dodged another bullet there. You've got 3-on-3 with, I would say, 2 of LCU's stronger players coming at you, and good work by McMullen to haul that one in.
Ball goes over the head of Bullard. Hillcats were called offsides about 30 seconds ago. And
Next door.
as there's about 30 minutes remaining. There's people coming in, checking for rosters and media guides, pocket schedules, schedule posters, all located just press box over. We need to get a sign on that thing. That might be my job come Monday. Make up a sign to put on the door. Free kick is taken, and the Hillcats will control it. And RSU seems to be handling the ball a little bit more, have a little more control of it here in the second half.
Definitely, yeah, they're moving the ball well, finding feet, connecting a few passes, and it's obviously making some things happen.
As Johnson has it, she's an impressive player for LCU. Plays that one forward and headed out by Veronica Subu. Fighting forward is Beasley. Guarded closely by Johnson, and they'll both fall down. Somehow the ball stays in, and Blair Thomas just clears it out to the defensive back line of LCU. Nice header by Thomas. Fight for it by 2 Hillcat freshmen, and a foul call against RSU. Free kick here for the Lady Chaps. Looks like Garrett's moved back to the defensive backfield when Pila checked out and Taylor James moved up to forward. That's about the only changes so far for the Hillcats. .28 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Here at Soldier Field. Steve Braun, Trent Baker, happy to have you with us. And about the first corner kick opportunity for LCU in this contest.
Lubbock Christian corner kick.
Played into the middle of the box. Nice touch by or an opportunity for LCU there. Misplayed by Megan Maynard. Maynard had an excellent opportunity for maybe a one touch and just had that one go hard off her foot.
Yeah, that's dangerous. You never want to see somebody getting the ball in the box with time. And Hillcats came away unlucky into that one.
Aggressive play by Subu. Lauren Hager will come away with it with a header. Fighting for it, and Jordan Beasley with it. Beasley trying to get around one defender. Trying to turn that corner. Unable to get around her and fights for it. And there's the foul on Beasley. Beasley, I've noticed, not afraid to wrap those hands on somebody and go for kind of that takedown move over her leg.
You can see real well right there, as Beasley's trying to get the ball down the sideline, you've got 4 other Hillcats trying to get in towards the box. I think Larkin definitely had something to say about the lack of support in the first half.
So this free kick is played in to the middle third of the field. The Hillcats control it. Bullard to Melissa Subu. To Bullard. Lays it into the 18-yard box. Beasley coming after it. They'll just have to knock it out of bounds past the end line. And a corner kick opportunity for the Hillcats. And Veronica Subu will run down there. Looks like she'll take it. And a substitution now for RSU as
now to the game for
Gianna
the
Pila
Hillcats.
checks in.
Number 19,
Checks
Gianna
back in.
Pila.
And Morgan Elliott will take a
Hillcat
seat.
Corner kick by number 7, Veronica Subu.
Veronica. This ball played in the middle of the box. Back post. No one was there for the Hillcats. Tara Garrett's there now. Here's the cross by Garrett into the box. Melissa Suba had an opportunity for a header there, and it just sneaks by, and Brinson will come away with it. Larkin's shouting out orders, and even Sean Slater's up off the bench. At 40 years old, he had a good time with his birthday Thursday night. He turned 40 on Friday, and had a moment of silence for him. He's up off his feet.
Not something you see too often. Slater getting up and get some yells into the game.
Nice touch by Blair Thomas to Subu. Out to the near side to Garrett. Garrett keeps it in bounds, gets it back to Melissa Subu, and a touch by Subu. A little too far ahead. And Garrett was still trying to get her center of gravity back up after getting knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, that's one disadvantage of the field. The way we've got it here is these rubber pads on the sideline. I think we've seen it a couple times when the ball doesn't exactly roll out as you think it might. And pleased to say that turf field gonna correct that.
Does it give you an advantage though, as practicing here and having played here enough to where you kind of know, okay, when it gets over that way, I got to slow down my momentum a little bit, because
definitely.
If I can keep it in bounds, I've got to get around the defender while other teams are just full speed ahead.
Definitely, and I think on more than one occasion, you've seen other teams coming in here, and a player gets onto the sideline on these rubber pads here and will slip and fall, and if you don't know that's coming, then I think that's definitely a little bit detrimental. Being here, playing here, practicing here is, I would say, definitely an advantage. You know the field, know the surface, know where the soft spots are, and kind of know how the ball plays.
Definite home field advantage for the Hillcats here at Soldier Field. 35-8-1 entering this year for the Hillcat women. Hillcat women have had some impressive seasons as well, but the men are 25-9-8, so not bad on that side either.
That's a home record there?
Just the home record, yeah.
All right, yeah.
So you had a partner with that. 101 wins between the two squads entering this season.
Yeah, that's very impressive. And say that Coach Larkin and Slater have both done it all themselves there. Both Larkin and Slater coaching the men's and women's teams. It's definitely something impressive you can put on your resume, I'd say.
A nice shot by Jordan Ferris there, and Chelsea McMullen went up and picked that one out of the air. That's what makes her one of the top goalkeepers in the Sooner Athletic Conference.
Definitely, and she's not too big, doesn't have a lot of size on her, but she's not afraid to get up and get in there. She definitely owns her 6.
Listed at 5'3". It's been played forward by LCU. Trying to get around the corner, that's Wenger. Throw in here for the Hillcats. Pila give it up to Myers to throw it in. Hillcats lead at 1-0 over Lubbock Christian. Steve Braun, Trent Baker, happy to have you with us here on rsuhillcats.com/live. Kind of the Hillcat network, I guess you could say. As Lauren Hager gets a nice touch. LCU has it. They'll play it over to the near side. That one played to the middle of the field. Veronica Subu gets a shoulder on it. Look to get rid of it quickly, and dangerous play there, and a nice shot opportunity by Wenger. And McMullen laid out for that one, and luckily that was wide left, just by about 1.5 feet.
Yeah, I think definitely a mental mistake there by Veronica. Not something you always want to be doing, taking too many touches in your own box.
Bullard ricochets that one off an LCU midfielder. LCU clears that one out and goes into the 18-yard box, and McMullen is there. McMullen was thrust into action as a freshman and set a freshman record with 120 saves. Just shy of his school record, I want to say, held by Bailey Lynn. As the Hillcats have it. Single season saves record is 127, held by Bailey Lynn, and McMullen came in, had 120 in her first year. enter this game with 40. Ball rolls out of bounds, and Pila will throw it in. Header there by LCU. Pila tries to get a left foot on it, misplays it. Garrett with the right. It's to Johnson. She's dangerous with it. Nice chip and pass out to the far side. A cross in and a shot by Jordan Ferris from about 18 yards out, and Chelsea McMullen was there on the near side post to snag that one.
Yeah, she'll be happy to deal with those shots.
Looks like Abby Rickner might, and yeah, that's Rickner set to check back in. She might be going into that defensive backfield. There's a chip shot by Rebecca Wenger. Dangerous play by Pearl as Johnson's fighting for it, and a nice job by Blair Thomas just to get that one out of the 18-yard box and over near the sideline. Kicked off of Veronica Subu by Taylor Malik, and a throw in here for LCU. And Hillcats, a couple of mental errors here in the last 2 or 3 minutes down in their own 18-yard box. Just under 20 minutes remaining in this contest. Throw in there. Pila fighting for it, and it goes out of bounds, and a goal kick opportunity for McMullen. So here come the subs for the Hillcats. Looks like Devin Bullard and Lauren Hager will check out. Abby Rickner and Lauren LaForce checking in, and they'll just man those midfield positions.
Now to the game for the Hillcats. Number 18, Sierra Lojas.
Or excuse me, Sierra Lojas.
Abby Rickner.
Not Lauren LaForce. Got an 18 and a 15 crossed up. Apologize for that. Tara Garrett gets a touch on it. LCU has it. And a little more defensive play with Rickner in there at midfield now.
I think so. Rickner's very calm on the ball. Definitely one of the more seasoned players on this team. And she's going to be a strong presence there in the midfield. I think we saw her come out at the beginning of this game at forward.
Started at forward, played a little at the midfield spot, and then came out of the game. She's back in at midfield. She's played 56 games in her career as a Hillcat, and has started a majority of those. Shereen Clark overplays that one. She'll come back up with it because Chelsea Myers gets a nice touch on it. Clark trying to get around Johnson. Nice job by Johnson to stick a foot out on that one. It's controlled by Johnston. Shereen Clark and Stacey Ann Johnson, both from Kingston, Jamaica. Johnson for LCU played at Western Texas College. Shereen Clark played at Lindsey Wilson College prior to their stops at LCU and RSU respectively. Hillcats will have a throw in here.
Yeah, LCU moved the ball to the field pretty well there. They connected 6 or 7 passes to make their way into RSU's defending third.
Check on a couple of college football scores. Looks like LSU's leading Kentucky 35-7. Probably a game a lot of people around this area are concerned about as Tara Garrett comes away with it. She's in the open field on the near side. Finner closes in on her, and her shot is wide right, and she's frustrated with herself on that one. As I was saying, game that those in the local area are probably concerned with. Texas A&M leads Arkansas. Number 14 A&M leads Arkansas, the number 18 team in college football. 38-35, the Aggies have the lead. 3:20 remaining in that game. As we have 16 minutes, 40 seconds remaining here. RSU leading 1-0 over LCU, the Lady Chaps. This one goes out of bounds, and another throw in for the Hillcats. A couple of other scores in the top 25. Boise State leads it 7-0 over Nevada. Michigan gets a big win over Minnesota, 58-0. And Pittsburgh won over USF. That was Thursday night. Abby Rickner with the touch there leads Garrett too far, and going to wait for that one to go out of bounds, but forced to kick it out of bounds is Mackenzie Maynard. So a throw in here for RSU, about 5 yards off the end line.
Yeah, I don't think Garrett was anticipating that ball being played to her there. I think being a freshman, that'll just come with time, being able to see where the play's heading to and developing.
Throw in by Myers to Melissa Subu, and this one's cleared out. No one really here for the Hillcats. Johnson comes away with it for LCU. She'll slow it down, dribble to the middle of the field, play this one to the far side. Giving chase there is Ashley Griffiths. Jordan Beasley comes back, and she gets a turn on it, has it taken away by Griffiths. Griffiths trying to fight through. It's knocked out by Gianna Pila. Excuse me. And a throw in here for LCU. Exactly 15 minutes remaining here at Soldier Field. Steve Braun, Trent Baker with you on rsuhillcats.com/live. And a foul called against Jordan Beasley. Coach Larkin frustrated with that one. No need for that. A set piece opportunity here. Ref will move that one back about 7 or 8 yards. LCU will take it. Played into the 18-yard box. Make it 6-yard box nearly. And cleared out by Shireen Clark. Up to Melissa Subu. Plays it forward to Beasley to give chase, and she does so. LCU is fighting for it as well, and they'll just clear it out. Down in the south end zone, and it'll roll over to Coach Larkin. Larkin breaks out the athletic skills every once in a while, I've heard.
Yeah,
You'll
see it occasionally.
Plays with the guys on Fridays occasionally.
Sometimes in practice, but I think it's a known thing that you can't go in and tackle Larkin. You gotta keep his confidence high, let him dribble around a little bit.
Nice save by Brinson there. A quick rollout. LCU's on the run. Counter attack by LCU. Rickner will just clear this one into the middle of the field. Blair Thomas gets it to Sierra Lojas. Rickner getting good positioning, and they're going to call Abby for holding back the midfielder there, Mackenzie Maynard.
That's good work there by Rickner. That's I think why she's been put there in the midfield, because they've got a couple strong center mids, and Abby's definitely not afraid to get in there and use her strength a little bit, and she knows how the game's going to be played, and definitely adds a level of knowledge there to the center of the game.
As LCU will have another free kick opportunity. This one right outside the midfield circle. Strong kick into the box, and a header there by Kaylin Settle. Wide left of the goal. And with 12 minutes, 30 seconds remaining, the Hillcats still lead at 1-0.
Number 8.
Over Lubbock Christian. And I got worried there for a second. I don't know if you saw that bee kind of swarm up near the window. We've got about 4 or 5 inches of the window open, and I thought if this thing comes in here, we might not have much of a broadcast for a little bit.
You might see us leaving out the back door here.
Pila gives it up to Chelsea Myers on the near side. Myers unable to get a touch on it and just goes out of bounds, and a throw in here for LCU.
I think you could kind of see the hesitance of Myers there to run off the edge of the field, as we talked about earlier. If you've got grass all the way around this field, she's gonna run that down and keep it in bounds. But having to slow down a few steps before you get to the edge there is definitely something we just saw.
Pila battling for it down in the near side corner on the north end, and she will get to throw this one in, as there's just a change in the score of that Arkansas game. Arkansas leads it now 42-38 over Texas A&M. The number 18 team in the nation, Arkansas, leads number 14 A&M 42-38. Myers with the throw in. This ball's played in the 18-yard box. A good job by Shireen Clark to give that one up to Chelsea McMullen, who will punt it away.
I think we need to see a little more communication there between McMullen and Pearl. I think Pearl was expecting her to come get that, and Chelsea didn't realize that that was the plan until almost too late.
Beasley has it poked away to Lojas. Over to Rickner in the middle of the field. She had a moment. Gives it to Garrett, near side. Garrett's cross into the box. Beasley unable to come away with it, as is Taylor James, but she gets it out to Rickner. Abby Rickner goes around the corner. Look to get a left foot here into the box. Beasley's there. Past James. Cleared out finally by LCU. Lojas going after it, and LCU will just clear that one out to the RSU bench. Tara Garrett will check out.
Now
For RSU, replaced by Lauren Hager, and an impressive day for Tara Garrett. Played just about every position on the field except for goalkeeper, and got herself the 3rd goal of her career and the 3rd consecutive goal this season.
Yeah, definitely a good showing for Tara Garrett there.
Throw in here by Veronica Subu. So we tick under 10 minutes remaining. Goes out of bounds, and not sure what they're arguing there. Thrown again by Subu. Trickles down to the end line and cleared out by LCU. That'll go to the very top of the hill. Will it roll back? Yep, it does. Played in and cleared out by LCU. Blair Thomas has it. Touch it back to Veronica Subu. Back to Thomas. Closed in quickly by Johnson. Lojas. Back to Veronica Subu. Nice ball by Subu up into the 18-yard box. Hager's there. Tries to get one touch and just whiffs on it. Crashes in. But Brinson's there. And excellent opportunity for the Hillcats. Hager just unable to connect on that one.
Yeah, that's unlucky there. Mistimed her shot a little bit. Didn't get a good connection with the ball.
Ball took a bounce and just mistimed it, as Trent said. And LCU on the counterattack. Subu's there. Veronica, that is, with the header. As Melissa's checked out, I guess I missed that one as Taylor James entered the contest about 5 or 6 minutes ago. LCU has it outside the 18-yard box. Shot attempt by Jordan Ferris, deflected by Veronica Subu and out of bounds. And LCU with a quick throw-in. Chaparrals knock this one out of bounds, and RSU will throw it in, and they'll take their time here. Looks like the Hillcats will have a couple of changes here. I think Rickner might be moving up to that forward spot and Hager back to midfield. Played up to James, a header by James on the throw-in from Myers. Beasley's there, sneaks it through the legs of an LCU defender, and it's cleared out by LCU. Veronica Subu gets a touch on it, quickly taken by Ferris. Into the middle to Maynard. Mackenzie Maynard has it taken away, and Beasley has it. She tries to move to midfield. Gets around to the defender who's slide tackling, but kicks it out too far in front, and that goes out of bounds, and a throw in here for LCU. 7 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Roger State leads it 1-0 here at Soldier Field on rsuhillcats.com/live. A takedown there. 3-point takedown by Gianna Pila. And a corner kick.
Yeah, it's an aggressive tackle. Good defending.
Lubbock Christian corner kick, number 20, Rebecca Winger.
You got to respect her willingness to get into a tackle down there.
Rebecca Wenger, excuse me. Corner kick. Kick on the near side post. Front post there, and I'm going to say it's out of bounds on LCU and a goal kick. Much to the chagrin of LCU and their coaching staff. Babetko Buzar and Gibbs Keaton. Jordan Beasley fighting for it. Actually taken down and called for dangerous play probably. She was just sitting on the ball, not making a move to get off of it. So free kick here for LCU. This ball played in the 18-yard box. A header there. Past Clark. McMullen will come up with it. And she hesitates to run a little bit of time. Every second counts at this point, leading 1-0. And the Chaparrals have been on the offensive attack for the last 5 minutes, and they come up with it again, moving into their own offensive third. Nice job by Pila there to knock that one away. Chip shot into the 6-yard box, and an offside is going to be called. But head referee will wave off Keith Haynes on the far sideline as McMullen came away with that one. Punt here by McMullen, and a strong one that gets past the midfield circle. James has it. Keeps it in bounds and finally knocked out by LCU, and a throw in here for the Hillcats. And Veronica Subu will take some time to get over there. Coach Abazar had that ball out there for a little while. You could just see in his motions he was hoping she'd kind of hustle a little bit. Throw-in goes out of bounds. Another throw-in by LCU. Header by Subu. Goes backwards. Header by Pila. Pila goes crashing down. Comes up grabbing her side. Play goes on as she's back up on her feet. Nice ball there, and Pearl comes up to clear that one up to the midfield stripe. Hillcats have got to look to gain control of this ball. That goes out of bounds and a throw in LCU. 4 minutes remaining here at Soldier Field. There's a quick throw in by the Lady Chaps. Nice header by LCU. Pearl has to fight off a forward and trying to make that one go out of bounds, and she walks it all the way to the end line, and a goal kick here for RSU and Chelsea McMullen.
It's good work there by Pearl, using her body to shield that ball out of the end line.
Good awareness by a senior. Very heady move as that one's booted up by McMullen, and Hillcats are fighting for it. This looks a lot like the first half. The Hillcats controlled it early in this second half, and the first half was just a lot of back and forth. No one really controlling it, and that seems to be style of play for the remainder of this game. For the last 10 minutes or so, neither team really controlling it. McMullen with another goal kick here. Missed header by LCU. Rickner giving chase, out of bounds, and a throw in here for the Hillcats. And that clock is still ticking, under 2:45 now. That's a smart play by Melissa Subu on the sidelines. Sierra Lojas came over to throw it in, and she said, no, let Veronica throw it in. She's not here yet. Ball goes out of bounds. So throw in by LCU. Hillcats get a head on it. The attack by LCU. Nice play there. And Settle has it. Settle plays it to the back post, and McMullen will just watch that one go out of bounds, and she'll chase after it.
Very leisurely. Reminds me of former Hillcat goalkeeper Sean Surridge.
I think Sean never really used those ball boys.
Oh,
on the
no.
backside.
No, Sean definitely one of the best at the delaying the game tactics. Maybe he might give some of these young Hillcats a lesson. We can get him up here and teach them a little bit about delaying the game.
This one's kicked well out of bounds. Up into the grandstand behind the bench. And the LCU assistant coach will chase after it. I played soccer as a youngster, and I remember doing that even back then. I mean, you'd kick it out of bounds when you had the lead, and you were chasing after it when you were down.
Oh, yeah.
It trickles up even to the this level and every level of soccer.
Well, you know, there's only so many game balls here, so
Exactly.
if they are all cleared to the parking lot, then you've got a little delay.
There's a shot into the middle by Johnson and a missed attempt by, I believe that was Wyatt. The ball still in play. Make that, excuse me.
50 seconds remaining.
Wenger was the one that missed on the opportunity inside the 6-yard box. And here's a quick throw in by LCU as we tick under 40 seconds remaining. LCU aggressive here in the final minute, and they'll get another throw in opportunity. 30 seconds remain.
Yeah, they've definitely picked it up here in the last couple minutes. You can see them striving for this game-tying goal here.
Now shot wide to the left, and the LCU men are down in that north end, and McMullen just kind of dropped her hands like, man, they're there to make me have to kick this one in. Head referee's telling them to hurry up. 13 seconds are remaining.
10.
She's going to put everything she can over to the sideline. Played in the middle of the field. She can hear the PA announcer in the background. Over the head of the last defender, and this game will end as Jordan Beasley goes after it, and she'll just control it, and the Hillcats win it 1-0 over Lubbock Christian, the Lady Chaparrals, who moved to 3-4 on the season and received their first loss in Sooner Athletic Conference play. The Hillcats are now 5-1-2 on the season, 2-0 in SAC play. Final thoughts for today's game?
It's a great showing by Tara Garrett. You know, she's definitely showed up the last couple games with the game winner on Thursday, putting the Hillcat ladies up 1-0 and doing the same again today, giving the Hillcats the 1-0 win. I think second half definitely a lot stronger for the Hillcats. Picked up the intensity quite a bit, and LCU definitely towards the last 5 minutes picked it up a lot, and I think it's Hillcats dodged a bullet there towards the end of the game. 10 more minutes, we might have seen a little bit different result.
Another impressive game by Chelsea McMullen. The sophomore goalkeeper had 9 saves on the game for RSU in this one. Run down the final stats for RSU. They had 1 goal and 1 assist. That makes sense there. 6 shots and 3 of those on goal. For Lubbock Christian, it was 14 shots total, 9 of those on goal, and that led to the 9 saves by Chelsea McMullen. 2 saves for Brinson, the goalkeeper for LCU, and she gave up 1 goal in 90 minutes of play. The Hillcats win it 1-0 over LCU here from Soldier Field. I'm Steve Braun for Trent Baker. Thank you for watching and listening to Hillcat Soccer on rsuhillcats.com/live.